No, probably shouldn't be doing the shots in the open. We shouldn't be doing the shots in the open. Oh, we'll go back over here. Oh, I'll get everything else set up. Hello, hello, hello. If I could update one more time, I would be so happy. Being attacked by a villager. Help. Oh, I'm so done with him. I am already so done with him. Oh, that took 2 seconds. All right. I can change about authenticity when you're literally playing Minecraft and actually doing stuff in it. So therefore, we're concerned about authenticity. All right. Wonderful. All right. So, yo, what's up, Kahan? How you doing? How you doing? All right. All right. Wonderful. I genuinely love TikTok's whole system, so it's honestly probably my favorite. So, we are going to be doing a myriad of things today. So we're working on the tower, right? We're working on the tower. But I also want to do some other things just in regards to what we have going on and what we might need in the future. So what I'm doing right now is I'm flying to the swamp biome that we found in hopes of finding, oh, there is a witch's hut. In hopes of finding potentially a pack of mud. So, but I don't think I'm going to find any. It is unfortunate. All right. So is this one restricted or no? All right. Seeing nothing yet. So, but yeah, we're off looking for Some mud. Because if we have mud, it's just going to make a lot of stuff a lot easier. So, we have nothing there, which is unfortunate. But not the end of the world. So, keep flying around in this area, going this direction because I know my elytra's full. And if we can just find other areas like this, these swamps, we might be able to find mud, which I'm seeing a lot of clay, which isn't the end of the world, but it's not any mud. Bloodlust, no, I am on Java. Yeah. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow, Bloodlust. It means the world. And Leo, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, we're looking for mud right now because I know I'm going to want a lot of it in the future. And quite frankly, I don't like sitting at the mud. At my mud thing. Like, I just don't. It's weird. I don't like it. It feels weird. It feels wrong. Dude. The gravel from the air looks so much like mud, and it annoys the crap out of me. Yeah, you can. I don't know where you find mud fully, so I'm exploring. I'm learning. You can make mud. I have a mud farm. Why is there a portal out here? Is there a portal out here? Yeah, you can make farms for them. I have one. I just don't like using it often, so. And maybe you do find them in mangroves, so. So. Which is totally possible. So pretty much once I find the mangroves, I'll find the mud. Which I do have mangrove saplings, which theoretically means that I found a mangrove swamp. I just don't remember where it is. But yeah. Well, we found a bamboo forest. That's a bright side. That's a bright side right there, I tell you what. This is actually an insane bamboo forest. Oh my gosh. Also a ton of podzol in it, which is a little weird, but talk about a jungle biome. Oh my gosh. This is actually kind of low-key insane. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Alright, you're all good, Bloodlust. You're all good. You're all good. Alright. Thank you for the likes. It means the world. I think theoretically we will eventually wind up on one of those. So. I don't like turning too much because the moment you start turning is the moment you lose your way. Now, granted, we do know our way from spawn, so I can always just fly back to spawn, but I prefer not to do that. I prefer to fly right back to Finred, so. Yeah. Yeah, Leo. We are having a good day. So, had to restart my Twitch stream, or my TikTok stream once, but other than that, yo, Blood Shadow, thank you so much for the like. Means the world. Just flying up in the air. We'll find one eventually. I think we'd eventually fly over one. Aww. Ooh, lodestones. Actually could use that. And I need the obsidian for a build. So if I can get obsidian without doing much work for it, I'm going to take it. All right. Like that. Fly up high. This is Java. Yeah. Um. Yeah, so that's coarse dirt, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's coarse dirt. That's not gonna do. You know, I'd love it if we just came up on a mountain that was solid packed mud. That would just make my day, honestly. Near water or desert? What a weird what a weird thing for them to be just associated with. Don't ask. All you have to know is that I have this here. Why? Well, because, quite frankly, I do. You might be wondering why I'm doing this. Well, because I stood up. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I don't want to, like, turn too drastically, because if I turn too drastically, finding our way back home is not going to be the easiest in the world, and I'd just rather avoid that. So, I found cherry blossoms. I already have those, so. I already got those, though. I got a bunch of cherry blossom. Because I always think I'm going to put it into a build, and then I never put it into a build. Is that dripstone down there? No, that was just lit up stone. That was just lit up stone. So, that one dude. Yeah. Nice. There are definitely some biomes. Like I love the dark forest biome because like everything, like especially this mushroom type biome of it. Like I am really rooted in fantasy, like with how I build and everything. So I always wind up using like dark oak, all that different stuff. And I absolutely love using that wood in a lot of my builds. Oh my gosh. The world. I am a simple man. I see different flower. I get different flower. Joy guy, this is Java. Pink tulip. Oh my gosh. White tulips. I actually need these for. This seems really, really random. I actually need these for a greenhouse that I have. So, yeah, I'm going to need to pull out the shulkers here soon. Sorry, pig. Sorry, pig. Didn't mean to do that. My day is going well. My day is going well. Oh, I wish I could take you guys with me. I wish I could take you guys with me, dude. Yeah, we're near a mesa biome. Yeah. Maybe, maybe, maybe. What the world? Did they change how? Don't worry, guys. We just caught a pirate ship. Yeah, that's where Bill used to live until the pirate ship went through his house. All right, we shouldn't have witnessed that. We shouldn't have witnessed that. Post armor, nice. A buried treasure map. Why is this one? Oh, it's just it was just a map. It was just a map. Going through. Vecna's here. Howdy, Max. Howdy. How you doing? You're all good, Leo. You're all good. Um, Alright, I'm just annoyed looking at that alert. Hmm. What? The world. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. All right. There was just there's a mine shaft right on the surface. Like weird. Yeah, I think those are common in mesa biomes, aren't they? Yo, let's go. 1K likes. Let's go. Let's go, Graydon. Yeah, we always gotta look at the temple. Yo, Graydon, thank you so much for the follow. Means the world. Means the world. And McLovin, thank you so much for the follow as well. Do I have an empty shulker? Yeah, this is the closest one. So we'll throw some of this stuff in here. There's some of this stuff that once we get out of here, we're going to just throw. Ooh, golden apples. Because, yeah. Diamond. Don't need that. 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 Always take the TNT. All right. I got a special home for the TNT. That's my fun box. Throw this guy's in here. Do you think I was going to run out of rockets? I have no fear. I have had this world for a very long time. And I'm about to the point where it's kind of like, oh, well, we didn't find anything. Like, honestly, I didn't need to grab the diamond. Like, I have had this world for 6 years, so that's the thing. You haven't even seen my build. We need some XP. Oh. What I'm doing right now is I'm recharging my elytra. So yeah. Thank goodness I hit that guy on the first shot. Let's go, 2K likes. So close. Hey, nobody said you could hit me. Okay, did he just catch that? I'm not crazy, right? He just caught that, right? Bro is seriously just deflecting everything. Let's go, 2K likes. Let's go. Oh, many likes, man. I never opened up my Twitch. You know, that's on me. That's on me, honestly. All right. I need to get to a spot so I can open my Twitch chat. I wonder if I can just switch to multi chat. And we're gonna land up on top of this tree like this. Is this a solo world? Hello, human fish. I'm so sorry I didn't say hi earlier. Um, it is a server, but I'm the only one that really plays on it, so. But it is a server. No, it is a private one. You'll understand once I get back to my build. That's not a bed. Hey, bud. I want to make the monsters go away. Yeah, once I get back to my build, you'll understand. Yo, what's up, Danielle? Yo, Kamala, hello. How's it going, Rob? How's it going, Devote? Jeff, Potato Kid? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Yeah, more people are joining various streams, so. Always love to see it. Always love to see it. Oh. Okay, I need to save this. I need to save this location. We just your hero, Brian Douglas Gill. Thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. Okay, that all got moved over to that side. Okay. Yo, are you seeing? It's in. It's in the mountain. It's in the mountain, dude. It's in the mountain. Like, you can see that. Dude, that's insane. That's insane, dude. That is honestly insane, dude. There isn't. There are normal ones, but it is really, really funny. Yeah, okay, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. It is really, really funny. How many like monuments are like that? Hey, what's up, Big J? How you doing, Big J? Hey, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. All I'm doing is flying through the air. You haven't even seen what we've been building. Yeah, I know, Leo. I know. There are definitely a lot of them that are like, what? Like, I've had so many desert temples completely covered. I'm doing good, Big J. I'm doing good. But I have been to another one. Groot! Groot! How you doing? How you doing? What are you looking for? I was looking for mud, but I've just kind of given up on that. I went flying too far, so. And with my seed and how long I've had this world, I can't really use chunk base. Because the distance that I need to go in order to use it. Oh my gosh, it's a water temple. I need the sea lanterns. But it's really funny, the temples. Imagine if I just find it casually. Yeah, I was 100 blocks to the left. I low-key want to try to find a trident real fast. I don't have a trident in this world. Like, if that doesn't... Oh, a husk head. If that isn't the weirdest little, like... You know, I actually don't have this. Whoops. Yeah, I do. I do have some pretty crazy worlds. Or crazy builds. At least for my thought. Oh, there's a guy with the trident. Is that a Vern with a trident? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It is. All right, we're going to put our chest plate on. But yeah, I have spent some good time on this server. Like, I've been on the server for 6 years. One build that I have is absolutely massive. So, at least for my standards and for when I started doing it. I've almost hit my goal. Let's go. What's up, Pamela? What's up, Pamela? Epic. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It is wild that I don't have a trident. The low taper fade. It is wild that I don't have a trident somehow. Out of everything I don't have, a trident is one of them. Like, but if we're out and about just doing stuff, like, why not take 3 minutes? So, the low taper fade. It's only ones that actually throw tridents that drop them, right? All right, you're all good, Pamela. You're all good. Or can they all drop them? Oh. Yo, Ali, thank you so much for the follow. Why can't I go through the hole? Let me through the hole. There's a spone spear. Spone spear. Almost there. Am I really going to fly at night? Oh, yes. Yes, I am. Are we going to go out spectacularly? Possibly. All right. You're all good. You're all good, Epic. All right, Big J. Have a good day. Have a good day. Yes, we are what? 2 follows away from the sub or from the follow goal? burning. Ah. Oh, we almost got struck. Dude, all we're doing is flying, my guy. That's all we're doing is just flying. Oh, look at all the turtles. Dude, look at the Endermen are not having a good time. How long have I been playing on this world? I've been playing on this world for 6 years now. I've had a lot of moments where I've been burnt out and didn't play for months on end, but I've had this world for 6 years. But yeah. So we fly up like that. But yeah, I've had this world for 6 years now, so it is a crazy, like, crazy world. So I don't like, however, how you can't fly out of storms. I know at one point in time you could do that, but it seems like you can't do that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I get that a lot, so. Oh, another diamond. Some lappish. Ooh, Nautilus armor. Some more coast armor. Another buried treasure map. A zombie that's here for my brain. Unfortunately for him, I don't have one. Oh, look at the size of that ruined portal. Nice. Nice, Big J. Yo, what's up, Fortnite? How are you doing? How you doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. We're just trying to find a mangrove forest, but we couldn't find one because we wanted mud. And we couldn't find one. So now we're flying back. Now we're flying back to our home. Which I believe we have still another 4,000 blocks to go. Yeah. Waypoints aren't that fun. We're also really close, last I checked, to reaching 600 over on the Red app, which would be phenomenal as well. Yo, Will, thank you so much for the follow. Or for the like. Did I say that? Anyways. Yeah, waypoints would make everything a lot easier, but... Yo, what's up, Peyton? How you doing? The mods that I have, I already consider, like, borderline cheating, and they're all mods that just improve... my ability to, like, be a content creator, so... Can you craft mud? You have to make it using bottles of water and all that. So I do have a farm for it. It's just I don't like doing that all the time. So, yeah. I do have one. It's just I don't like using it all the time. Because all you're doing is you're just sitting there in one spot. And it's so boring. Like, I'll show you what it is and you'll get it. Like, what do I need it for? Well, here in a little bit, it'll come into view. Ideally. Hmm. Now, you might think, am I about to get lost? And the question, Weston, we're done with the greenhouse. The question is not if we will get lost. The question is, how will we find our way back? Because one of the easiest things that I can actually do is I can just simply go to... Nope, we're back. Never mind. We just found it. So, it'll come into view. So this is Finrad. This is the build that I'm working on right now. This is the build that we're working on right now. Right down here we have Appa Heats Arhij. Oh, you're still working on it. Nice. Yo, what's up, Willow? How you doing? We're just kind of doing some random stuff today, Willow. Or Will, so yeah. I'm kind of doing whatever I kind of want to, so this is Finrad so far. Finrad is going to be a lot bigger. Right back in this area, we're going to build up a mountain. We're going to put a castle on top of it. We're going to have like a grand library back in this area. We need to clear out a lot of this section, which I actually really can't show that. This. So you can see where you got all the stone exposed. That's all been cleared out. Yeah. And then we'll come through here. And the wall will actually come all the way down to here. And everything behind the wall will be the city. So, like, we'll have city built out to here. We'll have the mountain with the castle on top over here. Like, it's going to be crazy when it's done. It's going to be crazy when we get it all done. This is my greenhouse. This is where I wanted the flowers for. You actually might have some of the flowers here already, but I can throw in some of the tulips up there. So, yeah. And then right now our current build is we're building a scouting tower right here. That's also going to double as a bit of a mob farm. Now, it's not going to be the most, like, this right here is not that efficient, right? This right here is not that efficient. But we'll have 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have them coming all the way up to about here. And so that's 10 blocks per 40 blocks per layer, 6, 7 times up. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Ray? Ray Sason? How you doing? How you doing? Do I go live every day? No, I usually only stream about 4, 5 days a week. I'm trying some different times, so yeah. I didn't intentionally, Leo. Yo, Emmett, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. That's just unfortunately the amount of layers that I will have on there. So, yeah. But, so let's go look at our. Yeah, I meant this is a private server, so. Let's go take a look at. Yeah. My school actually, or the school in my hometown, or my town, actually won the state basketball tournament yesterday. And the one girl was at the free throw line with like 2 minutes to, or 2 seconds to go. Like, yo, do I hit one shot for 6'7"? Do I hit one shot for 6'7"? Doing the motion to the bench. And you could just hear the entire bench laughing as like all the seniors were getting subbed out. So this is my current setup for mud. So what all we do is sit like this. And you can see where this just gets a little. Hmm. I'll grab all this stuff. Yeah. I for one, I find whenever a professor does it, I find it hilarious. Like, I'm sorry, like an adult doing it or a teacher doing it, absolutely hysterical because of the reaction I know that the kids are going to give. So, I will always find it. Why did I put Mr. Useful in there? Why? Why did I put him in there? Whoops. Nope. That was not what I intended to drop. Whoops, should I choose? Take that. Take that. We'll take that. Yeah. So this is the first permanent build that I did. This is the Tower of Winds on this server. So I consider this area the gold world right now. Everything you see here was built 3-4 years ago. Like, there's nothing current within the last 3 years here. So closest thing would be this guy, the Temple of Artemis. And I actually just finished this up like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, with this bottom floor, which took me an hour and a half. Which actually pissed me off. With this bottom flooring. So yeah, it actually houses my mob farm currently, so. And then this is my bee farm. This is my favorite build of the old world. So I get a lot of honeycomb from here, which I actually do need honeycomb. Actually do need honeycomb, so I'm going to grab a bit. But yeah, it's a honeycomb farm that we can actually go up in here. And I actually need to stock more bees in here. Just so it gets a little bit more active. But and I also need to add a few more flowers. We have a lot more flowers than we did when we built it, so uh but yeah, you can come in here and you'll actually be able to sometimes see the bees flying around. All the lighting in there is intended to be natural. So it makes it look a lot nicer. So yeah. I actually really love it. And then we have a villager trading hall. Villager trading hall back over here, which was going to be my main base, but then I moved into there and this wasn't really going to work for the main base, so yeah. So this became my main base, which this houses an iron farm in it. So if you look at a lot of my builds, you'll actually see a lot of them have some form of farm in them. And that's just because that's like how my brain what my brain needs to operate is having a farm within them. So, and then yeah, this like the trailer and it's not cheat or hack. Yeah. I've always just been a person that likes the normal look of Minecraft. This is what I've grown up with, so yeah. Yeah, this is just what I've grown up with. So like this is the way that I play. Like I don't adjust the way stuff looks very often. Some might say it's because you're a little bit of the tism. But yeah. I just like it this way a lot more. I actually need to go get more carrots. I think I actually do have some over here. Yo, Carmelo, hello. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh, I do. Wonderful. We don't need to do this then. Don't need to waste our time doing that. Yeah. They allow you to look at stuff differently and use blocks in different ways than what you would normally intend to, but yeah. I can see your point. It's just... What's up, Soul Reaper? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, and like I do have some mods. Like I have um I do have free cam. I do have whatever this is. I am Hero Brian. So, and I do have like armor stands and whatnot. So, well, that's. I think I about shot a villager. Like I do have armor stands right here. So here's Gerald. He's actually Green's head. He's a hay sailor, trying to sell people hay. And then we got Karatis up in here. I haven't finished the other rooms yet, so we're not going to go in the other rooms. Yeah, we got like heads and all that stuff. So. There. Why so real, Reaper? All right. Nice meeting you too, Leo. Nice meeting you too. Stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome, be awesome, Leo. All right, that's an issue. That's an issue. That's an issue. Why did that do that? Hmm. You see, it would appear we had a redstone torch get taken out. Oh. Oh no. I am happy that I saw that. Like, if I didn't catch that earlier, ew. Which, I mean, that's where all the beetroots were going anyways, but still. Like, who really needs beetroots? Let's be real here. Let's be real here. Why do you need beetroots? Well, to trade with. Yeah, but other than that, why do you need beetroots? I'm weird. All right, all right. I literally have so much of all those items that I don't need to worry about them. I really do not need to worry about them. Hmm. Okay, and now we should be able to go and put those back in there, and they will stay in there. Yes, perfect. Perfect. I think I'm actually going to work a little bit on this guy. So I'm going to remove some of these blocks because we're actually going to build Coco. No, we are on Java. We just have connected glass. We're actually going to remove some of those guys. And then we're going to come here. Now this is why we do all this stuff. It's because we get packed mud. We get packed mud. That's why we do this stuff. Yeah, Coco. Oh no. How about you, heathen? How about you? How about you? Dang, bro, really just said heathen. What? What? Anyways, we'll come over here. Come down here, like so. I have to sort. I have so many oak saplings. I have so many oak saplings. I need to get rid of so many of them. Like, look at how many I have. It's absolutely absurd. It's almost like somebody went around cutting down oak trees not that long ago. Anyways. If I go like that, well, that did shoot it. Lovely. So, we're going to pull out some hay bales, and what we're going to do We'll go like this. Oh, I actually really, really love that. Oh, I love that. I love that. I actually really, really love that. All right, bud, but you gotta be down there. Oh my gosh, so. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is all still working, right? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so one issue that I had, like originally with this, is it didn't feel, weirdly enough, compact enough, right? So I really want this to have like a barn feel. But one issue I ran into is it just didn't feel like how it feels to walk into a barn. I live in the Midwest. I know what it feels like to walk into a barn a lot. So, like, barns just, they can have, like, these very, especially active ones, can have this very just in-your-face feeling. As you're walking by, you're like, oh, yeah, there's stuff going on in there. Like, and I actually really love how this feels. Like, we have to move around stuff to get through, like, people working in close quarters. Like, I actually really love it. And what I think I can do is, in order to make it where these aren't so each other. Yeah. And they're still going to pathfind to these chests because those are the only ones and they know that they're there. So. Then what we can do is we can hide this. Hide some hay bales too. So. Then build out this corner a little bit as well. Then I think I'm actually going to take some of that packed mud. And put some of that down too. Yo, what's up, Glitcher? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. But yeah. Have at you, sir. Have at you, sir. All right. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, then we'll take some lanterns, and we're going to hang the lanterns from the ceiling. Because, if you haven't noticed, if you're not up on your history, you will understand that lanterns on the floor of a barn are very, very bad. Very, very bad. So we're not going to do that. What we're going to do instead is hang the lanterns So that way nothing bad happens. Now, the only question is where are my lanterns at? You see the emoji I put in chat? No. What type of question is that? I don't know if I want to. I do need some of you. I do need some of you. So we're going to take some of you. And then, wonderful. Wonderful. And one reason why we're going to do lanterns is because I actually want to take the light level down a little bit inside there. I want to make it a little bit darker. Be a little bit more dungeony. Like kind of with why we like the hay bales being this close. Right? Is because we do want this to feel darker, right? Bro. Bro! Here. Put this here. Go like that. Break that. Break that. Break that. That. Go like that. These guys. And we'll come here. Welcome back, Epic. Welcome back. So I need to put one more in here. But we are right now just kind of doing whatever we feel like doing. So right now we're working on designing we are working on just designing this a little bit better. So like I'm probably going to come in here and replace some of this stone with mud just to make it a little bit better. You should probably use cookie dough for making cookies, and lizard, I really don't do statues. So. Oh, I have the mud on me. I have the mud on me. So. But yeah, we'll put some mud in here. Oh. Yep. Just to kind of make it like, oh, hey, this is dirtier than what you'd think it is. So. Oh. Everybody out. Wonderful. I actually really like this a lot more for the floor than what I currently have. So. I'm like, I'm half tempted to actually just go and make the entire floor this. Because I think this would actually work better for the floor than what I currently have. You know? I'm liking it. That's the issue. That's the issue. That's the issue is I'm liking it, man. Yo, James, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. It means the world. I'm liking it. That's the problem. Um, hmm. Well, unfortunately, we have run out of that. So, go down here, because I know I dropped stuff down into these. So I just want to make sure I get much of this out as I can. So that way it doesn't look all wonky. I should not have said that like that. I should not have said that like that. That came out really weird. Yeah. Yeah, Epic. That's the one thing that I know I need to work on. So, this first book was definitely a lot more short. Uh, this is a server, you know, right? This is a private server. Like, it, it's not like open, but it is a private server. All right, Will. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being it. Stay awesome. Be awesome, Will. Yeah. Uh, I'm not really up for playing with other people. Like, I know some servers might not be as griefy as others, but now, why did that double send? That's interesting. Yo, what's up, Neo? How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, Sky. I'm good. So, um, do you have any mods or add-ons? I'm on the latest version. I'm playing on Java on PC. Um, and I do have stuff. So I have like data packs for like mob heads, the armor stands, and then I got free cam and flashback mod. So I do have some mods, not a lot, but it's a lot of stuff that's just I use for content creation wise or little life improvements. So how you doing? How you doing, Neo? What's flashback? It allows me to record what I'm doing, and then I can actually, you know how like they'll do time lapses and stuff? I can do stuff like that. Am I using sodium? No. No, I'm not. Yeah. So, I'm just dumping all this stuff because I do not need it in my inventory right now. I'll come back to it later. Because I'll eventually need to just get all this stuff out. So, yeah. I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on figuring out the cells in here. No, it's just I don't have a lot of stuff running. So, my PC, if it worked perfectly, would be overpowered for Minecraft, but it doesn't. So, it isn't working perfectly. So, yeah. And I really am not like over exaggerating when I say it would be overpowered for Minecraft. It straight up would be. Um, Missing data and some junks. Yeah. I have almost 7 people on Xbox. Better money add on, backpack add on, gravestone add on. Yeah. Nice. So with cactus farms, the only way that I know to make a cactus farm more efficient is to make it bigger. So, fly over. This is another one that I'm actually probably going to double into a experience battery. So I have this guy here. Yes, mandolin, yes. I have this guy here. It's not efficient. It's also like this is the best case you really can do outside of duping stuff. So, and a lot of ways that you make it better is just simply by making them taller. Like that's the only way you get them better. So, yeah. I AFK'd at my gold farm if you couldn't tell. But yeah. So, yo, Madeline, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, that's like the only like outside of duping. This is really the best you can get is maxing out your waterway length and then having it all collect in one spot. So, yeah, if I go up like that, and I think I've already heard 3 or 4 pop. It's just with how close they are, they'll sometimes destroy himself. Ah, Hero Brian. So, yeah, it's not ideal, but it does like get the job done when you're actually AFKing it. So, it's definitely one of those that I'd build underneath and then have everything go up to the surface. Like I'd build underground. So, very nice. Yes. Yes, James. Yes. Yeah, 4x4 is gonna take forever. It would honestly, so I think that one is 17 by 17 because water goes 8 blocks. Yeah, so it'd be 17 by 17. and then just building layers on top of it. And you probably need to have them all collect in one lane, so everything drop down and fall through one spot, just so you don't have it where the top layer is breaking and then falling down and then just getting broken by another cactus. So, yeah. Like, all right. We're back. We're back. Wow, I lost connection a while ago. Mad, not right now. It costs quite a bit of money to do a server, so right now, not right now. But so like my farm's here, so I got this guy. This actually is all the way down here. And then what I'm actually starting to do is do a lot of my farms underneath. So this is my wheat farm. So it has 6 cells in there. One actually is for beetroots, and then this one, this side, all actually goes right into hay bales. So, yeah. That's why it's doing it, because I'm just dropping all the time. I love that. I genuinely love that. We are still on the same one, though, so that's right. What's probably the farm you're most proud of? Right now, it's this guy. Epic. Um, right now, it's definitely this guy right here. Yo, sweet boy Kenneth, thank you so much. Yeah, this is just the beginning of it. So, just because it's different, um, but all of them, like once I get like a lot more in, I'm gonna probably like him more and more. So, like, I'm really excited for what the mob farm can be like. So, all right, Weston, stay awesome, be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Yo, hello, Michael. Um, everybody makes a tutorial with 16 stacks of blocks, like iron blocks. And so all you need, so this one right here, you could do this one on the surface. Like all you need is this size platform. You don't need some super huge one. You don't need like 4 cells. All you need is just a little bit, right? You need 9 hoppers. You need, like, bare minimum, you need 9 hoppers, a bucket, and like 4 stacks of supplies along with 3 beds. So, like, you don't need a lot. Yeah. Yeah, they are W songs. Bro, it just bounces off of him. It varies what enchantment you actually get. All right, you wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna go? No longer wants to go. Go Red Hiki. Hello, hello. So actually, if I go over to this iron farm, this is the iron farm that I have had for so long. For so long. I'll fly into here. Like, when I say I've had this for a long time, I mean I have had, this is the first farm that I had on this server 6 years ago. So it dumps down into here. Here I have more, but this is all you need. Modern ones, I would, yeah, 6 years ago, and this thing still works. Modern ones, if you set it up now, I would throw in a crafting station just so that way they have it. What I would do is I'd put it right here, put the zombie up one. Actually, I'd put it here, have it where there's 2 blocks of air above it. And then, yeah, put it here or here. One of the two. The villager will always stand here. And you can realistically, you can put all these villagers together and have them all just be scaring. Like literally, this zombie is actually named, can't see it right now, Amaratita's Revenge. Amaratita is my first follower. So yeah. And then they just, yeah, it's still working. Like, it's not super difficult. It was actually like really simple. We have 6 signs in there. We have some stone walls. We have all the torches in the world to keep it light up. Like, and this farm still works. It still works. So I'm still getting iron out of it. It's just I don't get iron out of it because I'm never here. Like, that's the only reason it doesn't go. So, and then when you do finally create it, you actually have to wait like a day and a half, like Minecraft time, to see if it actually works. Because the villagers need to attempt to sleep in their bed. So it's actually really, really. The iron farms in Java haven't changed. And now, if you're on Bedrock, that definitely will affect how you build it. But Java, the iron farms haven't changed for the last 6 years. Anybody telling you it's different, like they're lying to you in the face. Well, you need this now and this now. Like you need a stand. And there's people that just constantly try to overproduce. So, but one cell and you'll have plenty of iron. So, anyways, we're going to get back to this. So, I remember how to do this. Yo, Jake Berlin, thank you so much for the likes. I remember how I did this. So, things first. Yo, Dedek Mix, thank you so much for the follow. Means the world. Can you get menu books from Destroy and Place Lectern? Yeah. You should be able to still get that. I don't know why they would remove it, so. I know they're kind of trying to constantly nerf the traders, but like, until you just take away librarians trading enchanted books, like, there's really no way to nerf them. I honestly don't. And, oh. Go like this. And you use a mini berry bush, it slows them down but does no damage. What are you talking about, bruh? How many elytras have you lost and how? I lost 7 in exploring the end. I actually haven't lost. Many. I don't know if I've actually lost any. Guardrail there. I don't know if I've actually lost any. I might have lost one or two, but I also don't know if I have lost any because I am very picky about my names. And that one is like, I had a friend on the server just because like they were bored and had nothing to do. And they were like, hey, I'll repair your Elytra for you. Here, take this fully kitted one. I was like, I need that one back. Like, I need that one back. I don't know if you know this. I need that one back. Just because that's like how I am. But I found a lot of Elytra, and I'm sure I have lost them. I just can't remember it. Yeah. I wholeheartedly, like, totally could have lost one, just I don't remember it. So, like, if I did lose one, it's been so long, I don't remember it. So. I was like, why am I not hearing anything right now? It's because my friendly mobs were turned down. But yeah, so go like that. Go like this. I need to go up 2 at least, otherwise they're just gonna walk off or walk back up off of this, so. So what we're gonna do, go like that. We're gonna put obsidian here. Like that. Like this. Take the sticky piston like that. Go like so. Yo, what's up, Neri? Neri? Is that how you would say that? No, nobody alive. Thank you for the follow and liking the live. It means the world. I need a repeat. Ada. Ada. So, fly up here. Over here. Boom. There you are. And what we'll do. Bro. What's up? RTS Shadow Plus. Hello, hello. I am not good with names. That's the bruh. Boom, boom, boom. Well, good news is it works. What am I trying to make right now? Yeah. Jelene, thank you so much for the sub. Shadow, no. This is a private world. Epic, right now we are working on a different mob farm. A different style mob farm. So... I actually need that to go back, and then we need to extend that pulse one. So... do... like this. That. Like this. Boom. Boom. Ooh, castle. Yes. This is actually an entire kingdom. So. An entire kingdom that I'm working on. Oh, no. Whoops, made it one too wide. Whoops-a-daisies. That's on me. Yeah, it's on me. Yeah. So we'll go like this. Got that all set up. But yeah, so once this is all done, essentially what will happen is all of the mobs that will spawn on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 blocks will essentially just get booped right onto here. They'll sizzle up and they'll die. Yeah. So. I only have 9 hoppers. That's not nearly enough. Yeah, so we do actually have proof of it working. We had another skeleton spawn. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of layers of them, so we're actually going to be working on the layers quite a bit. Yeah, I really like it. Maish King. Not right now. I know it's you, King. I know you. Not to believe that I do, but I do. You know. Gerald, you really got to try harder to stop these guys. Otherwise, you're just going to walk all over you. Help, I'm on fire. All right. We are going to do a mall trace. We are going to do a mall trace right over top of the gate. I need to rework the gate. Because if this tower is going to be on the front, this needs to be bigger. So yeah, we're going to do a mall trace, so no need to worry about that. All right, so I needed hoppers. That's what I needed, because I need to connect down to there. Now, do I have any here? I do have the stuff to make hoppers. Just I gotta clear this out a bit before I do that. Pecan seeds. Honestly, I don't need the dirt either. Da, 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 da. Boom, 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 boom. Full. Yes. All right. Now, the beautiful thing is the bottom layer, once we actually do finish it, we won't need to worry about a collection system, and all we need to do is replicate this like top cell here with all this obsidian and the pistons. So once we get this collection system in, we actually will not need to worry about it too much. So I'll go like that. Oh, we are 3 subs away. We are 3 subs away from 600, dude. We are so close. We are so close. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna. That should be fairly simple to replicate all this stuff. So if I go grab all the rails and then the carts, we should be able to replicate collection system on all of them. I do think I am going to need more rail, though. Is the one thing I think I'm going to need more of. I need 6 iron for it. Oh, no. So, like that. Throw that away. Don't need that. I am going to need more rail, so. That should be more than enough to make the rail that I need. Can I also say how incredibly ridiculous it is that it only takes like 3 6 sticks in order to make 16 rail? You know how insane that is? You know how insane that is? Like, all right, so this layer is going to be that. So then that's this will be the rail. All right. We'll do the hoppers out this way. So that, boom, boom, boom. I got like that. That. Boom. Boom, boom. Nope. Not how you're supposed to go. Now, is this too much velocity? Possibly. Do I care? Not at all. Not in the slightest. I care. So... I need to find the browser that currently has... never heard this song before. So, we got that in. Oh, I'm going to need more magma block. I need more magma block. That should be enough. Yeah, so a lot of what this is going to require is us just simply booping. It's just going to be a lot of booping. Like, we're just going to boop them right off. So. So. All right. Wonderful. I'm just going to connect that right away. Because, yeah, I know I'm going to need to make more hoppers anyways, so. Means I'm going to need more iron. Wonderful. But getting this bottom layer done with just all the infrastructure is actually going to make a lot of this whole process a lot nicer. So. All right. I got a little bit of leftover iron, which is on the end of the world, so. All right. So we're going to break one right here. Here. Oh. Sometimes you got to resort to the shovel. Yo, what's up, bro? Hello, Leo. Hello. How you doing? Have I gotten the mud yet? No, not really. I mean, we went and dug the mud that we got, but past that, not really, no. We are onto something else now. We're making the killing chambers for our new mob farm that's going in this tower, so. which actually does work. We've had another creeper. This is one of those that I'm actually really stoked about. Build in total, so yeah, we reached our goal too. So last I checked, we were currently 3 subs away from YouTube from reaching 600 there. So I'm also super stoked about that. So so we go like this. That, so all these are done. So I can put all of the redstone away and we can focus solely on obsidian. I also need observers. I need a lot of observers. I need repeaters, observers, sticky pistons, and slime blocks. So don't need torches. Take the obsidian out. So we really don't need the iron right now. Don't need the sticks. Buckets away. All right. All right. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on these guys first, and then we'll come back with the repeaters and sticky blocks later. Or the repeaters and the observers later, so. But yeah, ideally also. Yeah, we just had another one spawn in there, so. Also, ideally, we will have it where... What am I trying to say right now? What am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. Honestly, I don't. Wow, I don't know what I was going to say. I knew what I was going to say, but then I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know if I'm okay. Yo, what's up, coal lover? That's a good one. That's a good one. So we'll go like this. I'm not really going in the middle. I'm trying to get to the middle, but like, there's also only so much he can do. So. How long have I been live? I've been live for almost 2 hours now. so we'll go for another hour. We're working right now on our mob farm. So. Yeah. Yeah. I genuinely forgot what I was going to say. I don't know if it was like life-changing. Like, I don't think it was. I think it was just like, oh, well, if this works out well, then we won't need to really do anything. Am I tired? Not too terribly. I just naturally talk a lot lower. So. My brain just sometimes forgets what it's saying. So not tired, just stupid. This is gonna sound so stupid. This is gonna sound so stupid. Can mobs can spawn on obsidian, right? Hostile mobs can spawn on obsidian. Because it, yes. Okay. I needed to be sure. I needed to be sure, you know? So, good news is then, I can fit more layers than what we probably previously thought. I can go like this. And then we'll go like so. Like that, right? We'll go like this. And the reason why I'm doing obsidian underneath as well is not because I feel like wasting obsidian. It's because I don't want spiders spawning. So that's actually going to prevent spiders from spawning. So at least it should. It should. So if it doesn't, then it was Derek's fault. All right? Just so we're on the same page. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. You're tired. Oh no. Why is that, Cole? Were you staying up too late? Or did you lose an hour of sleep that you really, really, really needed? Because that's kind of what happened to me. All right, Cole, you're all good. You're all good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved and that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. So, we'll go like this. Perfect. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty late. That's pretty late. Okay. Yep. Wonderful. I'm going to run out of obsidian on this one. Whoops. But this will actually be a really good... We'll be able to test just how... just how much we actually will get from this. So, oh, I've fallen. I've fallen. I've fallen and I can't get up. So, like this. Like this. So we have 3 cells here so far. So then here I need to also, nope, obsidian's that layer. What I'm actually going to do, we're actually going to cover this. We're going to go in there. Oh. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Let's not talk about that. That's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. Can't believe I really just did that. Believe I really just did that. We all agree we're not talking about that, right? Right? Not talking about that? Yeah. Yeah. We're all good and decent human beings and don't need to laugh at other people's failures. Yeah. 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 Right. 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 Thank you, Epic. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for helping my pride. No, we shouldn't talk about it. We shouldn't talk about it. Shouldn't talk about it. I totally did not just about roast my own toesies. All right, so there's a hole there. Other than that, that should be the only spot that light is coming in. Should be the only spot that light is coming in, though. What to know now? I fell onto the magma blocks. It was really embarrassing for my pride. The builder. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. I only got 5 observers left. Will we be able to reach? One, two. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have the perfect amount of observers. Boom. Oh. Got it. Got it. So, yes. So this is all 0 zeros. Right here is 1. Then you go up here, it's all zeros. Perfect. So, it should actually start working here soon. Hello, P. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, oh. Sir, who let you in here? Who let you in here? Jeez. What's up, Jelene? How you doing? How you doing, Jelene? So we're gonna fly in here real quick. Over here. Sleep. NJ? Okay. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. Yeah, Frozen Fire. Yeah. You know how we roll. Okay, so that's... One of these isn't backlit. I need to completely surround the pistons. Otherwise, nothing's going to actually spawn because what happens is it's a timer base. I need to completely surround this. You can't till dirt when there's grass on it? Can't you? I could have sworn you could. All right. Now, if we go in here. Perfect. So you see how it didn't flash that time? You see how it didn't flash that time? It means that there's no light getting in now. So, yo, Kelly, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. It means the world. So now, eventually, we'll just have mobs spawn. They'll get pushed over onto the side. And they'll land right on top of Dish. So, yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Hmm. Yeah. Eventually something will spawn here. We'll new it because we'll actually start getting more items in here than what we already got. Or are you talking this grass? If it's this grass, then no. But otherwise, yeah. It is a little annoying. I'm not going to lie. It is a little annoying. How does Sans bleed in the final fight? What? video game? Video game logic? Where does sands come? Where does this come from? Yo, Frozen Fire, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. Oh, we go like that. Yeah, Undertale. I know Undertale. I've never played Undertale, so. And the reason I know Undertale is because of a. Yeah. I know Undertale because of that. Welcome to the Underground song. So. I also think I just need to be further away because I think, yeah, we still got mobs spawning underneath, so. Yeah, we just need to be a bit further away. Yeah, you're all good, fish. You're all good. So if we go up here, it was really funny. Oh my gosh, quite literally, we got 2 creepers in here already. So, see, this is what the goal is. And eventually we'll just be up high enough where they'll fall and they'll die. So, yeah. But that's 3. I think 7 will actually be a really good estimate on everything. So, 7 will be a really, really good estimate on everything. So, yeah. But I also really like this idea just for what this build is. So now, uh, cruel? No, I'm not going to the Farlands. All right, so we need obsidian and lots of it. So I think I'm actually going to go get a shulker box. We're going to do something that I wouldn't wish upon my greatest enemy. We're going to go to the end and start mining. Don't need you. Well, sorry, we're builders here, so that's what I do. I like building. I built that sword over there. So I'm going to keep building and let others walk to the far lanes. So I am going to make rockets before I go. Okay. Yeah, you can hear my mob farm going underneath here. I love listening to that thing just drop mobs constantly. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I have a crafting table in here? I do. Wonderful. Wonderful. No ender chest in here though. Ew. Change that real quick. Oh, you just got to get better at it. You just got to practice. I think I was good at building too at the beginning. Like, no. All these builds are based off of something, and it was trial and error. And where we were just at is the first time where I'm like, I'm not really basing my builds off of anything. I'm just building everything that I want. Like, I'm visualizing, and that's the first time I've actually done that. All of these builds here are based off of like other buildings. Like this is based off of the Temple of Artemis. That's based off of the Tower of Winds. We got bathhouses, courtrooms, ancient Rome. Like use what the world has already offered, and then once you feel comfortable, start going. Oh no! Oh no! Why would why would why would the sister grief like that? Why would the sister grief like that? All right. Because maybe I slapped her one time. Oh, it was retaliation. I see now. I see. It was retaliation. Hmm. Yo, let's go, Cruel. Thank you so much. It means the world. Gets us really, really close to where we want to be. One more sub and 600. I know, right? I am so stoked for it. I really am. Oh, I was so excited to see the wood. Oh, hey, there's also rockets in there. I was so excited to see the wood, and then just heartbreak. All right, Cruel. You're all good. You're all good. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Oh, they're slabs. They're slabs. They're slabs. They're slabs, man. They're slabs, man. Oh, that's just so unfortunate. Let's see if I got a crafting table down here. I know I came so well prepared. Slab 2. I think these are all going to be slabs. This is incredibly loud and annoying. Oh. Oh. Got it. I think at this point it would have been faster for me to just simply go back home. Like, I 100% think it would have been faster for me to just go back home. Like, it really would have. But that's not the way I do stuff. I do it the hard way on purpose. So I can annoy myself. So, we're going to start working on getting rid of some of this shitty tower. I really hope I didn't just stare one in the eye. Really hope I didn't. Wonderful. So, yay. Now, there is another way that I could go about this. I could just get this all from trading, but this is like the next step in the build. So, like, I kind of need this obsidian now. I really don't have time to just sit around waiting for it to be traded for. So, I mean, I do, but like at the same time, like, this actually has me doing something. And then this is also getting me chicken eggs. So, which would be very, very helpful when we get enough skulls to do a wither again. So, that reminds me, I also kind of need, I want to do a gas farm. I don't know why I want to do a gas farm. I just want to do a gas farm. I think it'd be fun. But I know there's a lot of stuff in the nether that I actually just need to redo my farms for. Because those are the things with the updates that have actually taken the biggest hits in terms of how they work and all that. So, like, I need to go a lot taller on my... You know, I really don't know why I made a shulker. Like, I need to go a lot higher on my gold farm, just so that I stop getting spawns down on the roof. I also need to mob-proof the roof. So, I've done a terrible job at actually just straight up mob-proofing it. So now stuff just spawns up there constantly, hurting the rates of the farm. Yeah. So, we're just going to be doing mining this. Wondering what the vibe is for supper tonight. I know we're going to have burgers later this week, but that's just on my mind. Like, that's what I want to do. I hate myself for that. Honestly, I do. But I might go get a burger. Just so I can split up my day, get out a little bit. So yeah, that would be so good right now, I'm not gonna lie. I also really appreciate how hard it is to mine obsidian. I really appreciate it. It's so fun. But yeah. Ah. Oh, one thing is I'm actually really excited. I'm getting back into working out and I'm also eating more protein, so I feel like the combination of the two are actually increasing my appetite, which is a good thing because there's a lot of times where I would just feel full and bloated, but like I would constantly eat. And now that I'm feeling hungry, I'm like, no, actually, I don't need to eat. I don't need to eat. If I'm feeling hungry enough, I'll just go get a meat stick and then from there. But I don't need to like actually eat all the time. It's so weird just introducing protein and then like going and I'm doing about an hour workout every night right now. So like I do a mile and then I do a various set amount of lifts and I'll focus like one muscle group. So like last night I focused a lot on my shoulders. I wouldn't say shoulders. I'd say more the back and chest. Night before it was shoulders, and then night before that it was legs. Obliterated my legs. Like my legs still hurt today, and I'm happy that I get a rest day. Um, but I've also noticed my appetite has been through the roof the last couple of days. And I'm actually really excited about that because it feels like I'm actually burning stuff while not doing anything necessarily. So I'm actually super excited about that. And I know, like, I know for a fact now that I wasn't getting enough protein into my system because protein is actually like incredibly hard to get into your system normally. And I'm like looking over everything that I was eating, and it's like, I don't think I was getting enough protein before. And now, as I'm like eating meat sticks and being intentional about eating stuff that's high in protein, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wasn't. Like, I straight up wasn't, which I'm super excited about because I need to lose weight. And I think I'm hopeful that the physical therapist that I'm going to for an issue I've had for the past couple of weeks is like actually notices. So, what's up, Casey? How are you doing? I am on Java. So, Casey, thank you so much for the follow. I am on Java. Yeah. No, this is actually a private server. So, this is one I own and operate. So, yeah. I need to know people pretty well before I let them join. I have some crazy builds going on right now that it's like, yeah. Oh yeah, Zach. Oh yeah, Zach. You hear the music we got going? I know. He loves you too. But yeah, I'm actually just super stoked to be getting back into working out. I had like lumps starting to form on my legs and my arms, and I was like, what the world? And like I went to the physical therapist. When I went to the physical therapist and when she told me exactly what it was like, oh my gosh, thank you. And then she's like, no, like really with this, like I want you working out. I want you dropping weight. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. So I got some exercises that have really been helping uh kind of curb the issues. So I'm actually super happy about that. Because at one point we were so confused to the point where it's like, is this a good, like, how bad is this actually? So, but physical therapist looked at it and went, oh, yep, no, this is what it is. So we do this and this, like, you'll be fine. So, yeah, I'm also super stoked, hopeful that a tornado what? And hello, Vartulu. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I know we're doing such riveting gameplay of mining obsidian, which is like the polar opposite of like, it's like polar opposite of all my other mining streams because we're using literal insta-mine on those streams. Let's go, Vartulu. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the stream. It would mean the world. Help us reach our goals. Help us reach our goals. We're currently going for 1,000 total. Yes, one more for 600. 1,000 total. We're also going for there for watch hours, so. Why are we binding up city? Huh? Oh, why are we mining obsidian? Because we need it for our tower. Epic. I know. Honestly, that could have been an autocorrect, like, because we need it for the tower. Since we're using slime blocks, I want to make it where nothing's moving. And I want to make sure everything is spawning exactly where it's supposed to be, so we need to use obsidian in order for it to not to do that. So, this is the easiest way to get obsidian. So, at least the quickest way to get obsidian. I know of an easier way. It's just to get this amount of obsidian would take me 2 hours. So, yeah. I also want to save all the crying obsidian that I have, so there's also that. There's also that. Oh, I needed to sit up. Can you do like an obsidian farm in the end? There's a wither that blows it up. I don't know if do withers blow up obsidian? I thought obsidian was blast proof. Could have sworn obsidian was blast proof. Could have sworn it was blast proof, so I'm not entirely sure. It will blow up? What? Yo, we're at 601 subs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We are at 600 in web subs. Let's go. So, back over here. I'll grab this, grab that. More of that. Yeah, so I don't know if that'd actually be faster just because of that. So I also need stone. So we might need to make a bypass, which actually might look. So stone as well. Oh my gosh. It's like, yay, we're no longer mining obsidian. Oh yeah, also yay on the 600. Yes, that too. That too. That's a perfectly good reason to be saying yay as well. So yeah. All right. I'm gonna line this up with this one. Go that way. Oh. Well, good news, everybody. I messed up. I messed up. We're mining more obsidian. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. Boom. Boom. Hmm. Oh. fallen. This is going so well. This is going so well. Hey guys, don't worry, don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. I am a professional Minecrafter. I'm a professional Minecrafter. But don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Exactly what I'm doing. I haven't a clue. So, you know, I just thought about this. If I obsidian above it. So I'm thinking about this as a way to... Caden, we are working right now on a different style of mob farm. Different style of mob farm. That's what we're working on. So it relies on pushing a mob off of a block, sending it flying. So, and right now I'm testing something, so this way hopefully we can save on obsidian a little bit. But if I have this, that, theoretically, should be fine. It's just a general purpose. I forgot to put a minecart under this one. So this is what I'm doing. So it pushes everything off. It won't spawn spiders, hopefully. So it's just 2 blocks high, won't spawn spiders. And it just relies solely on pushing mobs off. And then we'll go down there and you can see the hopper lines for all the ones. So. All right, NJ, all right. Welcome back. So, all it is, it's all circuitry. Like, so we'll have all these and then it will just go up. We'll have 7 layers of them. They'll go all the way up to here. Actually might have more than 7 layers on everyone. But so it's 10 blocks that they're spawning on. And then, yeah, they'll just get shoved off and ideally they'll land on here. They'll burn to death. And then everything will collect in chests, which will build like the overall sorting system eventually. So, yeah, I'm actually really stoked for it. It does work. It does work. Is it going to be very efficient? I don't know. We'll need to get everything in to see. And at the end of the day, this is still like technically lower district area. So if it's not perfect, it's not perfect. So. However, I need to get this guy going. So. But yeah. So I'm really hopeful that it all works out. It should all work out. So, because yeah, we have had stuff spawn it. We have had stuff spawn in that one. We've had stuff spawn in this one. And we do have actual mob drops. So, it's just everything getting to the same spot, like, and then making sure no lights getting in there. Like, once we can ensure that, we'll know it's all working. So, yeah. And then, like that. More obsidian. I'll do piston there. Didn't need to do the obsidian that far. I'm going to break that one. That. Obsidian there. that in here. Yeah, like I said, we're going to change some of the stuff up. So we're going to go with where we need to have obsidian. That's where we're going to put obsidian. But in instances like this guy right here, these blocks aren't going to pull back because the obsidian's not going to move, right? So we don't need to worry about sticky blocks taking the pistons away. So, yeah. So we'll go like this. Go like this. Cover that up. We already know where our holes are at. So, yeah. And then we'll just keep on repeating this as high as we want. So yeah. Woohoo. Oh. I'm also really happy that we're able to get back to this instead of okay, so my Twitch stream just ended. Nope, it's back. Back. All right. Well, that's confusing. Didn't say that I dropped any, so. All right. All right, we're good. Yeah, so. Right like that. And ideally what's going to happen is we're just going to get better at building this thing every single time. So. Then I go and pull stuff like that. Wonderful. Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll go like that. So the reason why I'm doing this is because we're actually going to need to cover this up anyways. So I'm just getting it in now before I need to worry about it. So. Yes. I put a sticky piston in. Did. Okay. I was terrified of that. I was terrified of that. I don't know why. I was. But also mixed with a video game. It's called Dungeon Crawler Carl. Interesting. Hmm. Interesting. So that boom boom. Get rid of those guys. I think for right now, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna cover this up. And come over here. And then I am gonna go. We're gonna make a lot of observers. We're gonna make a lot of observers. We're gonna grab our repeaters. I used all of my observers last time. Yeah, I'll have to look that book up then. I think what I need, I'll just grab as much of that as I can. It's in here for now. Then do I need cobblestone or stone? Cobblestone. Do, 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 do. All right. Whoa, that really messed with me right there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, that really messed me up there. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So throw the remaining cobblestone in there. That there. And we're gonna take and server all this. Actually need stone because I need to put down a block. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go like that. Boom. Boom. That. And that. Go like that. Boom, boom. Wonderful. Oh, I forgot to put obsidian on the backside of these guys, didn't I? That's not going to be good. Yeah, it's not good. That's not good. All right. All right. Weston. Up with this this need for an orbital strike cannon. What's up with it, my guy? All right. We're just gonna pillar up. Bro. Bro, but they're totally cool. All right, so definitely need to put our obsidian in there. Like, how would you even make an orbital strike cannon? Riddle me that, Batman. Well, it appears I have messed up. Well, that's what I get for trying to take a shortcut. That's what I get for trying to take a shortcut. Gonna experience kinetic energy. So, yeah, I'm well aware I could just search it up on YouTube, but I also don't have a need for one. So, like that's going to be the horcrux of every single time I go to do something is like I don't have a need for one, so yeah. Mm. All right. Yeah. I know it's not an exciting thing to hear, but like it is just kind of that's just kind of the way it is. All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Well, the need is that they're fun. I get that. I get that. I get that. It's just. All right, so we learned stuff. We learned stuff. We learned stuff, that's for sure. I love how it said we detected inactivity while I was doing stuff. We learned stuff. That's the good thing. So, all right. I am actually really excited with how far we got. To see that's where 4 is at, that means we're probably actually going to be closer to like what? 8, 9? I don't know. We'll need to see. We'll need to see. We'll need to see how many cells we can actually have. So, yeah, my concern is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just leave this like this and see if I can actually spot them like falling. So, but yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. So, I think we're actually gonna go end the night next to Kralish. So, yeah. Yeah. All right. So, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place to be in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I will catch you in the next stream. Bye. Bye. All right. Stay awesome. Be awesome.